What's up, guys? Nick Ehrlich here with the Lean Life Revolution. I'm enjoying this unseasonably warm day here a couple days out from New Year's Eve, and I was taking a walk and I was thinking about some things, and I just wanted to stop. I wanted to throw up my camera somewhere, and I wanted to make you this video. So as I said, New Year's Eve is just a couple days away, and that's when we tend to really make a lot of our resolutions and a lot of our goals for the year. You know, we say like, man, this year coming up, I want to do these things. I want to achieve these things. I want to lose this weight. I want to lock this part of my life into place. And we tend to reset a lot on January 1st. But what's important to do right now, right this minute, when we have a couple days to kind of digest 2015, is assess how we did with those goals this past year. You know, it's easy on January 1st to want to kind of wipe the slate clean, start fresh, and establish this new set of goals or these new behaviors or these new practices, or to redirect and get away from some of the things that we're doing that were maybe destructive or negative. But when we look back at the year in 2015, when we look back at the past year, what we have is this huge data set where we can go back and establish how did we do on our goals from last year. You know, this time last year, when I was thinking about losing 20 pounds and going to a yoga class twice a week and not stressing so much at work and not spending so much time on the computer, or whatever it was that your goal or your resolution was, you have time to sit down and reflect and look at all this data that you kind of stacked up over the course of the year to determine how you did. Because setting goals is great, and setting goals is this incredibly important part of your life because it gives you direction and focus and clarity, and it lets you know what you're working towards as opposed to just existing, you know? But setting goals without looking back at previous goals and previous attempts and previous tries at these improvements that we want to make, I mean, that's a fool's errand, because what you're bound to do, you're going to be bound to repeat the same mistakes that you've repeated year in and year out. If you've had a goal every New Year's to lose 20 pounds, and by the next New Year's Eve, you're making that same goal for yourself, well, then what you're doing is you are purposely misremembering the year that you had before, or you're purposely forgetting why it is that you didn't achieve that goal, because you're going to say, you know what, this is the year I'm going to wipe the slate clean and I'm going to start from scratch, right? But when you don't audit the year that you had previously, and you don't audit the things that you did when you tried that goal before, then what you're doing is you're just setting yourself on a track where you're going to repeat the same mistakes, you know, and repeating the same things over and over and over and anticipating a different outcome. That's the definition of insanity. And if you're not already insane, you're going to drive yourself insane repeating these same negative behaviors, you know? So take out a piece of paper right now and take a few minutes to really review your previous year. What were your goals this time last year? What were your resolutions this time last year? What did you sit down and say to yourself in 2015, this is going to be the year that I do this and this and this? And ask yourself if you did those things. And if you didn't do those things, why? Maybe it was just your fault. Maybe you just blew it entirely. Maybe you realized that it was too lofty a goal and you needed to scale it back a little bit. Or maybe there was something societal that happened that prevented you from doing the things that you wanted to do. You know, it doesn't matter what it is, but think about those little failed attempts at achieving those goals and figure out why it is that that happened. You know, we need to understand our why. We need to understand our how. Because if we don't lock those things down, we're never going to understand what it is that we're messing up, what it is that we're forgetting, or what it is that we're failing to do. You know, success in goals comes from setting little goals and achieving them, or setting little goals, missing them, and figuring out why. So this is the only video I'm going to put out this week. I'm going to relax, I'm going to shut up, and I'm going to let you guys enjoy this week of New Year's and give you some time to reflect. Okay, now, once again, I've put out a couple reminders about this, but on January 9th, this is 2 weeks away, we are having our second Lean Life Summit here in Baltimore from 1 to 4 p.m., okay? It's going to be here. It's going to be at the Price Modern Building in Baltimore from 1 to 4 p.m. on Saturday, January 9th. If you are serious about the goals that you have for 2016, if you are serious about wanting to change your life, about wanting to learn your why and learn your how, and figure out how you can get the tools to improve your life in whatever area you want to improve it. I want you to be there. I want you to be my guest. All you have to do is send me a message letting me know that you want to come, and that's all you have to do. We're gonna have a lot of exciting stuff to announce. We're gonna have a lot of exciting stuff to give away, and it's gonna be an incredible day that I want you to be a part of. So take some time today, take some time this week, figure out your goals, review your past goals, figure it out if there's behavior that you need to correct, or if there are reasons why you haven't achieved before, and what you can do to achieve in 2016. Let's make 2016 our year. Let's you and me make a deal right now that 2016 is going to be the year when we stop screwing around, when we get out of our own way, and we start achieving whatever we set our mind to. Okay? Thank you guys so much for this past year. I'm so immensely appreciative of each and every one of you. Every one of you guys who comments on a video, sends us a message, hits me up with an email. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you all, and it's so incredibly special for me to get to share this journey of goal setting and self-improvement with you. It's so important to me, and I want you to know that, and I want you to be a part of this. So if you haven't before, join the Lean Life Revolution, make sure you're connected with us, and let's make 2016 our year. Thanks so much. Have a great day.